Today we bring you a very important update about the ongoing fight against banditry in Nigeria. For years, communities in many parts of the country, especially in the northwest and north central, have suffered attacks, kidnappings, and the theft of property by armed gangs. But now there is a strong shift happening. Communities are no longer waiting. They are standing up to protect their homes, their families, and their way of life. This is a story of courage, resilience, and hope. If you're following this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep bringing you real-time updates like this. Recently, reports from Katsina, Jigawa, and Kogi states show that local communities are organizing themselves into defense groups, patrolling villages, and alerting authorities when danger approaches. In some areas, these community groups have successfully stopped bandit raids before they could cause serious harm. For example, in Kogi State, a local vigilance group prevented a raid on a school, saving students from possible abduction. This is the kind of positive news that reminds us how strong communities can be when people work together. It's not just about fighting back physically. Communities are also sharing intelligence with local police and state security forces, helping authorities respond faster. This partnership between citizens and security agencies is proving very effective. The more people communicate and work together, the harder it becomes for bandits to carry out attacks. Remember, while you follow this story, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Sharing this video with friends and family also spreads awareness and keeps people informed about important safety updates. In Katsina State, the government has officially supported community defense groups by providing some equipment and training, ensuring that these efforts are organized and responsible. In Kano State, officials have visited affected villages to encourage collaboration between residents and security forces. These steps are gradually making communities safer and showing that proactive measures can reduce bandit attacks significantly. Even in smaller villages, residents are taking responsibility for their own safety. Young men and women patrol their neighborhoods, set up communication networks to alert one another, and sometimes even intervene to prevent crime before it happens. This grassroots action is not just brave, it is making a real difference. I want to remind everyone again to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement allows us to keep delivering these updates in a simple, clear way so everyone can understand what is happening in their country. The impact of these community actions is already visible. Bandits are finding it harder to operate freely. Areas that used to be frequent targets are now more protected because the people who live there refuse to remain passive. This change shows that when ordinary citizens unite, they can reclaim their communities from fear and violence. As communities rise to defend themselves, we are seeing a shift in the balance of security. Where once bandits acted with near total freedom, now they face organized resistance. In several towns, villagers patrol in groups at night and communicate through phones and radios, alerting each other and the authorities whenever there is suspicious activity. This coordination has already prevented multiple attacks and kidnappings. It's important to understand that this is not about encouraging violence, but about protection, vigilance, and community action. The goal is always to prevent harm, protect lives, and keep families safe. Authorities have emphasized that when communities act responsibly and in partnership with the law, the results are very effective. And speaking of effectiveness, let's look at some real-life impacts. In some states, vigilante and community groups have successfully foiled armed attacks and recovered stolen property. These communities are also providing intelligence that helps security forces intercept bandits before they can strike. For the first time in a long time, residents are beginning to feel a sense of security and hope. I want to remind everyone watching to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Every like and share helps this channel continue to bring you reliable updates and important news that matters to your family and your community. Another key factor is government support. Some state governments have started providing training and equipment to local community security teams. The idea is to ensure that these groups act safely responsibly, and legally. This collaboration has been welcomed by residents because it empowers them to protect themselves while staying within the law. But there's more to this story than just defense. Communities are also coming together to strengthen their social bonds. People are working collectively to improve communication, set up watch systems, and even organize community education programs about safety. These efforts reduce fear and build confidence. Residents are no longer waiting for help, they are creating it themselves. Let's pause and reflect on the bigger picture. This development is not just about stopping crime, it's about resilience, unity, and hope. When communities rise together, they send a strong message that their homes, families, and lives matter. Bandits may still try, but they are finding it harder to operate in areas where people are alert and organized. I also want to ask you, the viewer, to share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you seen similar efforts in your town or city? How are communities standing together to keep people safe? Your experiences matter and help everyone learn from what is working. And again, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. In addition to patrols and local
security, some areas are implementing alert systems. For example, mobile groups quickly notify neighbors and authorities whenever there is movement of suspicious individuals or vehicles. This system helps prevent attacks before they happen, showing how modern tools combined with community vigilance can save lives. Furthermore, the courage displayed by these communities is inspiring. Men, women, and even young people are coming forward to protect their villages. This courage is changing the narrative. Instead of being passive victims, communities are now active participants in creating safety. If you are enjoying this story, remember to like, subscribe, and share with friends. Sharing these stories also spreads hope and encourages more people to take positive action in their communities. At the same time, authorities continue to work alongside these groups. Military and police forces are conducting joint operations with community teams to ensure that responses are coordinated and safe. This partnership is showing results. Areas that were previously under threat are now more stable, and bandit activities are being disrupted. The key takeaway here is that real change comes when communities work together and collaborate with security forces. Safety is no longer just the responsibility of government agencies. It is a shared responsibility.